Hello, welcome to the stream. We are live today with some Factorio, perhaps not the Factorio you were expecting, but Factorio nonetheless. Let's see if it's working. It looks like it is. I think we're good. I think all is normal and functional and happy. No dropped frames, not even a 1. Sometimes I lose them in the opening seconds. Didn't even happen this time. I'm only 4 minutes and an hour and a half late for today's stream. So things are going well. Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome Hanno and the Green Key and the Jogman and Oscar and Jonathan and Trooper and Saint Hedgehog or Saint Hedgehog. It's like 2 words. I don't know. Welcome Goofy Gaming. Hi Rick. Welcome Jeremiah, Linear J, Sebastian, Budals, Grady. Welcome everyone to the stream. You made it. You all made it. You did the thing. And I'm sorry, Sebastian. I'm sorry you can't listen. It's okay. Everyone can always tune in to the VOD tomorrow. Or hell, in a few hours, probably. I'm going to try and get the VOD published before I go to sleep, as I usually do with these. So soon enough the video will be available, even if you can't watch right now. For example, if you are better than me and you should be going to bed right now. Don't be me. Go sleep. The VOD will be here in the morning. I won't be. I'll still be asleep because I'm not sleeping now. You can just go sleep, get good sleep, and then watch it later. It's okay. I understand. Don't let me be a bad influence on you. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, welcome, Robert. I'm glad you're able to make it. First time joining a live stream. Time for some Factorio while I Factorio. Well, of course, that's the only way to watch Factorio is while also playing Factorio. Oh good, you've been up for 30 hours, Rick? Oh no. I'm not keeping you up, am I? Am I now contributing to you not going to bed? Like, I'm guessing you're attempting a hard reset right now. And now I'm gonna keep you up an extra, like, 2 hours. If you need to sleep, you can go sleep, Rick. It's okay. And we do have a Timothy. We have a Timothy Veek. Welcome. The Tim level is now officially at 1. We have 1 Tim. It's inevitable that more shall follow. I see, Rick. I'm sorry about that. It sounds like a mess. From what little I've gathered, I basically know nothing. But it sounds like a mess. Family usually is. Alright, let's play some Factorio then, shall we? I should address, because I know people are going to ask, why I'm not covering the Clusterio Gridlock event. It's going well now. They have actually done a good job of fixing the bugs. It's just that at the moment there's nothing too exciting happening in it, I think. I went and had a look to see how the progress is. They've managed to set up, I think they've now got most of the nodes captured. So that happened fast. Over the weekend they just like blasted through everything. But last I checked, they haven't got any like servers in active colonization apart from one that's nearly done. And what I really want is to join when, like, a server is coming online. I mean, hell, I can check now and see if it's changed. But I at the moment, I don't think there's any, that are about to do the thing. So I think I'm just going to tune in another time. Also, Factorio's just updated twice in the past few hours. And my Steam auto updated, and I'm like, I could go in and roll it back. Or I could be so lazy that I do a different stream rather than go do that. Mainly it was the fact that there's no bases to colonize. Because it's like, when it comes to the Clusterio stuff, I feel like I won't have much fun doing the actual giant factory things, even with trains being a key element now. I don't want to step on other people's train-based toes, so I don't want to mess with that. I want to just leave it to someone else. So the only thing that really excites me at the moment is going into the bases that are in active colonization, and right now there's one, and it's basically done. There's nothing much left to do. I'd rather turn up as a new server is unlocked, and right now I think they've not been able to switch on, because there's like 6 new adjacent nodes for them to activate, but they haven't yet. Presumably they don't have the servers to do it right now, because they're currently handling the aftermath of everything being on fire. They've been rewriting code at rapid pace and all this stuff. They've been working tirelessly round the clock over the weekend, making this whole thing work. And so, currently, they're focusing on making the current situation a nice, polished, much better experience, and there's not much expansion happening right now. So once there's more of that, I may hop back in, and we may have another stream at some point. Covering that in this week, maybe. Yeah, Goofy Gaming, I see you're new here. My face is not a secret at all. Hang on, I've got it. Let me work this out. What is it? 52 weeks in a year. Well, 50 weeks in a year, not counting 2 for holidays. 2 streams. 100 streams a year. 2 years. More than 2 years. 3 years. Practically. 2.5. Let's round it down. Let's be conservative and say that there are 200 times 800 hours of my face on the internet. I think you're gonna be all right. there are, I'd say, at least 800 hours of my face on the internet. On Roll For It, the RPG table, the tabletop RPG streaming Twitch channel where we play, funnily enough, tabletop RPGs on a weekly basis, well, or twice a week, and I'm currently in one of those shows and guesting in the other. So a lot happening every single Sunday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. British time, whatever the British time may be at the time. You can see my face continuously for those 4 hours as I play a particular character. We're just in the process right now of wrapping up our teenage superhero RPG, Masks Stormforce, and we will soon be starting on Sundays our Shadowrun 6th edition RPG show, which will be interesting because we've read the rules and I don't know what we expected. I think the Stockholm Syndrome finally got me with that one, and I was like, 6th edition is going to be better than 5th, right? And we're doing it anyway. It's going to be a fun thing either way. The setting for Shadowrun is always fun, and I mean, the rule, to be fair, it is not as bad as 5th edition. It's got rid of a lot of the problems. It's just added in a bunch of other different new ones. But I feel like those new problems are maybe easier to work around. And on Sundays we have our Game of Thrones RPG, which I co-GM and also sometimes guest star in. I think not this coming episode, but the episode after I will be guesting, presumably. I think that's the plan. I don't know. But thank you very much, by the way. I'm sorry, I missed it while talking about other things. Thank you very much, Nerdta24, for that $8.80 super chat. Iron chests are best chests. This is heresy. You lie. Why would you do this? Why would you spread such lies? How could you do this to me? Yeah, it's a mere 17 minutes to midnight where I am right now. I don't know what you're talking about. The one nice thing about doing this Shadowrun show is that because we have early access to the rulebook by months, when we start the show, no one else will have access to the rules, which means they can't backseat game. Or if they do, they're an idiot. It's gonna be great. I was quoting Trooperish. When you quote, nothing you say is actually necessarily true. This is the rule. And you can't clip it, Nerdta. There's no clips on YouTube. I'm safe. That's the true reason that I stream on YouTube, so you can't clip things that's not true. I really wish YouTube had clipping. That would be so nice if it did. drives me up the wall that it doesn't, because I keep having moments where I'm like, oh, it'd be perfect if you could clip that. I could post that all over Twitter. It'd be great. People would watch it and be like, hey, maybe I should tune into those streams. It'd be such a good way to advertise what I do, but I stream on YouTube and they don't have clips, and so, yeah, I know. Don't you start, Rick. I know you're gonna start. I know because of the 30-second delay you're gonna start before you hear me say don't start, so... I can't stop you now, but still. Comes to try and find some leaked bugs so we can backseat. Oh god, please no. Please no backseating. I've got to assume, though, that there will still be backseating when we play Shadowrun. It'll just be based on the 5th edition rules, and they'll be like, that's not how it works in 5th edition, and we'll be like... Yes. Yes, that's true. Your point? And that will be the whole thing. I just know it. I can feel the backseating already occurring. God damn it, you just made me lose the game, Only Tropics. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? I lost the game. Oh, I see. Your strategy now, Rick, is that you've told me so many times to stream on Twitch that you know that the moment I think about it, your voice will appear in my head telling me to stream on Twitch, so you don't need to anymore. It's good thinking, and you're absolutely correct. I know you're joking, Jeremiah. I know. Alright, shall we get going then? Bloop. Bloop. I nearly by reflex clicked multiplayer public servers because that's what I've been doing repeatedly already with Clustera Gridlock. I was never much Jonathan Rooney for that $5 super chat. Thanks for the distraction from the rest of life. I've been apartment hunting all day. I need to chill. It's stressful. Oh god, yeah. Deciding where you're going to live for the foreseeable future, that's a reasonable thing to be stressed about. I hear it's the second most stressful thing that people encounter in life. Or at least that people normally would encounter in life. I think there's probably other things in life that are potentially more stressful, but thankfully rare. But that's one of the things that is common in life, and also very stressful. Okay. Loading Ribbonworld. And here we are. Da-da! Shall we have the tour? I guess we'll it's always the classic thing for those who are new, just in case there are any new people. There's always a chance. Let's have a tour of Ribbonworld. It's a giant ribbon. It's one small thin strip of land stretching east to west infinitely, and we're slowly colonizing the whole thing. Let's have the tour. We start in some wilderness to the west, then we get to our defensive wall, which we don't have radars covering because I forgot to do that. That's our current defensive wall position. Then we have some our rail network that extends almost the entire length. We're working on it. And then we've got a stone outpost. I haven't put any radars down anywhere, apparently. I really need to work on that. We have a stone outpost, then we've got some actual radar coverage. We've got our coal outpost here. Uranium. How much is there left now? 1.5k. There's a single miner working away at it. We could make that 2 miners if we move stuff around a bit. How long will this take? Like, I think this will take like years. Not that that's a problem, really. We have enough uranium to be going with for now, I think. Copper mine going pretty well. This is our old stone mine. It's basically, there's nothing left, really. And iron, copper. I'm also trying to read chat at the same time. What's happening here? Filling in the stress bucket list. Yeah, oh dear. More copper. Yeah, the new ore. I mean, we've seen it a little bit now, but I still am enjoying the new look to the ore. That it's all different now. Then we have our oil outpost. Plastic is maybe a little bit close to the edge right now. It's looking like it might be struggling. Have to keep an eye on that. I mean, petroleum gas is doing fine. All the oil stuff is currently doing brilliantly. So if there's an actual problem with plastic production, it's just that we literally need more chemical plants working on it. So that's not too terrible. And then we have our nuclear reactor, and we're currently well, we were working on concrete, and then it all fell apart, and we're going to do something about that today. But yeah, our nuclear reactor, which powers our entire factory, slowly working away through our supply of uranium. Hopefully, it's going to hold up fine. I really hope it holds up fine. We got tons of 238 left, so we should be okay. We got tons of 235. We're looking pretty solid. It's just that one day, this could theoretically run out, and I'm concerned about that day. Also, we got a lot of train queuing going on. Definite issue. I need to look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 trains queuing so far. More may get involved. This guy here might. He's picking up the plastic. Oh, yeah, that's 5 trains in the traffic jam. Things are now moving. 6 trains in this traffic jam. All having to stop and wait because of one train blocking things. 6 trains. Oh, and then a 7th train is joining the queue. It's having to stop and wait as well. 6 trains. There may have been more in the other direction. I'm not sure. Oh dear. And it takes so long to work through the queue once that happens. Like, I like that this train goes from here to here, and there was a queue of trains all the way from there to here. That's not good. I need to, yeah, Also got some explosives production here. We've got some cannon shells. Artillery shells in particular for our artillery train. Where is that right now? Have I left it over here somewhere? There it is. It's hanging out over there. Complaining about no path. Whoops. Yeah, then we have our main base with lots of little random Philly bits of production and old legacy stuff that is irrelevant now. The giant ore the ore unloading station that we use to feed our entire main bus. Then the massive smeltery area that we may move soon, and then the main bus itself with all its different production-y gubbins. Oh, the stone. The stone is not looking great. I thought we fixed the stone. Didn't we fix the stone? Is it unfixed now? What happened here? Has the stone train just had to queue too much and it's caused problems? It looks like the stone supply ran out. Don't we have like 2 stone trains working on this to like help it out? Or did we only have 1 in the end? I don't know. That's copper. I think, yeah, we've only got 1 stone train. It does have to go a very long way. It does have to travel a long way. Maybe that's the issue. Where is the stone train now? Is it on its way back? I've lost it. The stone train is gone. There it is. Oh, it didn't finish unloading. By a solid chunk. Huh. Hold up. I've been distracted from my tour. I've got to look at the state of this thing. What does it do? It goes to stone... It stops by at stone 1 for 5 seconds. Then goes to stone 2, 15 seconds. Back to base for 15 seconds. So... it might just be... that because it's stopping somewhere else and loading up, it's spending more time loading than unloading. Did it go to stone 1 in the end? I didn't even see it do that. Presumably it did. But we can't see what's happening here, so I don't know what the loading and unloading is like. But I guess it's faster than the unloading is back home. That's the thing. That's interesting. The strongest pollution is actually here, at the mining outposts. And then it kind of goes down and then back up again when it gets to smelteries, and then down, maybe back up again? I'm not sure, it might just stay minimal there. Anyway, yes, so the tour. Here's the main bus, processes various different things, making all the stuff, having various shortages of things right now. We'll see how that all goes. Making all the different sciences. Everything but space science, that's the one last thing we gotta work on. Until it gets to here, where there's again a bunch of spottily placed concrete. Then we've got our old steel smeltery that doesn't do anything anymore. There's our artillery train hanging out, ready to do the thing. And then wilderness. Wilderness and more wilderness. Until we get to the defensive wall in the east, which is in trouble. It's about to fall. They've destroyed various turrets. More have depleted in ammo. They are very slowly piling on the pressure in the center, and at some point they're presumably going to breach through. And that's my phone. I'm a professional. I forgot. to do the thing. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of biters that want to murder me, and we need to stop them, and that is one of the missions for today. Before I head out there, I'm going to do something about the concrete supply, because that's something I can more quickly fix. Oh, that time it fully unloaded. Oh, it had loaded with some from the other stone outpost, from stone 1. That was why it had stoning when I looked at it. Okay, that explains that. Oh dear. Sometimes it's all the bad stuff happens at once. Okay, so I can keep an eye on the stone situation and see if it is actually a long-term problem. It seems like it would be. One thing I can do is once the stone 1 outpost is shut down, the train doesn't have to stop there. That will save time and increase the throughput of the thing. So what I might do is hop over to the stone outpost and fix that. For now, though, it seems like stone's going pretty solid. However, we're about to ruin it because we're going to get the concrete stuff going again. For that, we need to work out the water situation for it. Also, I have to reply to this text I got. Okay, so yeah, the water, I realized at the end of last stream, the water doesn't do anything. So, it just, I don't know when I disconnected it. I have literally no idea. It must have been a long time ago. What I now need to do is, I think, get a pipe off of that going that way, and that'll work out. So let's give that a shot. If we put a pipe, it's going to be like there. We can get to there. We can just about leap that gap. So we can connect that up to there. And then we got to do... Actually, we can just go straight from here, looking at it. Yeah, that works. I could connect it up to this water pipe, but I don't want to reduce the loading rate of the storage tanks. Though actually, I don't know if that matters. I can check how quickly that thing fills up. If it's super quick, then we can just use that. Okay, trains left. Tanks filling. Not on an incredible speed. I think I'll leave it. I'll not put pressure on that. We don't need to. Boop. And then I already have a pump. There we go. Okay. That should immediately fix concrete production. Get a bunch of that being made. And the bots will once again be able to build a whole bunch of concrete. And yeah, it's all kicking into gear. Oh, it's all going to happen at once. There's just going to be a whole pile of it loaded onto the belt at once. I'm going to watch this and see how it goes. There we go. It just works down the line as the water was getting to each one. As it filled one, it ran to the next, filled that, and all worked out. And oh yeah, we do have a stack inserter on the end, so it was able to quickly load all the stuff up. It doesn't make it at an incredible rate. It takes 15 seconds to make 10 of it. We've got 6 of these working, so it becomes 15 seconds to make 60 of it. It is like 4 a second then, right? Which isn't too bad, honestly. But we've got 600 or more to build. I think that might be the limit on how many things it can say need building, so I'm not sure about that. But thank you very much, Grady White, for that $5 super chat. There go the coins. Oh, they've knocked one of the copper coins out of the cup. First Ribbonworld stream I caught after being caught up, and it's great. Thank you very much, Grady White. Very much appreciated. It's always nice when people have like not been able to make it to streams before, but finally they're able to turn up and hop on one. Especially when it's from the beginning. Those of you who tune in late, by the way, if you don't know, I should say this every now and then, while the stream is still live, you can go back to the beginning of the stream and then watch at faster than 1 times speed, allowing you to catch up. If you watch at double speed, you will catch up in the time that has passed so far. So if you're 10 minutes late to the stream, watch from the beginning at double speed. 10 minutes later, you'll be caught up. Because of maths. It's cool. We're talking about the nuclear reactor? And there's 48 nuclear reactors, 2x24 formation. What are you talking about? That sounds insane. 48 reactors. I've got 2 reactors currently. Or have I got 3 now? I've expanded to 3. The limit of that system is 4. How is my power right now? Absolutely fine. We're not even using half our power, I think. That what that means? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, nothing's highlighted orange. Everything's fine. Or not orange, yellow. Okay, so we fixed the water. Stone, still not good. Like, it's holding up well-ish. It might be still building up. That's the thing. It could still be in the process of building up, but it is actually building up. Because if it's not actually running down between train visits, that means we're actually fine. But it still seems like we're on a little bit of a knife edge, so I'm going to hop over to the stone outpost and do the thing. Oh, we're keeping pace with the train. Oh no, now it's sped up. It's a race. Hop. Might as well get a speed booster on it, especially seeing as we just left the concreted area. Oh, walked into the train there, that was dangerous. Carry on walking till we get to the stone, which is just over here, not far away at all. Also, I see there's some trimming to be done on this particular outpost. Oh, you can't double speed on mobile? Damn. That's a shame. If you're not on mobile, you can. It's the one thing YouTube does that Twitch doesn't. Though I think Twitch at least does allow you to watch stuff back while it's still going, but I don't think if you can speed it up, or maybe they've introduced that now, and now there is nothing that YouTube does better. And yet here I am. Alright. Complete trim done. Let's run over here and get this going at some speed. So only these 2 miners are running. Do I have deconstruction bots? I think I have that now, right? Yeah, I can just do this. Out to faff around. There we go. Oh, and that goes too. Okay, so we'll break these. See what this looks like. Right, the way to do this is... that. 6 of them on it. They've all got pretty good coverage. The central ones have the most, and then everything else slightly less so, but it should work. I'm putting blue belts down because I think that's just what I use now. Don't actually need to, but I'm doing it anyway. Oops. There. And replace that. Clear this out. And there we go. We're utilizing the stone a fair chunk faster. Should get that done. They've done that any better? I don't think so. No, that's the best you can do. And yeah, I could put like speed modules in these as well, but I think that's probably more than necessary. There's only 2.1k left. We've got 6 miners working away on it. They mine, I think 1 every 2 seconds. Someone can do the math on that. I can't bother. It doesn't matter that much. What matters is we're mining it quicker. So we're getting it out of the way sooner rather than later. That'll be good for getting the train sped up sooner rather than later. Do some more trimming while we're here. Might as well grab these in case I can use them somewhere else later, rather than have to make more, because that'd be wasteful. Also, I think I can fix the power stuff now, so we have the miners more compressed in certain patches. So if I put one there, that gets everything up to here powered. Okay, to power those, we still need one over here, so I'll move this along one. We can get rid of this particular substation here. It'll only briefly break the power. There we go. Then I can move all these up, just to make sure we don't have one hole in our copper deposit when all's said and done, because that'd be annoying. We might end up with something there, but that's more towards the edge, so less likely to have trouble. There's some much more dense sections to the deposit in the middle that will presumably take longer. Would it be possible to stream on both platforms at once? Physically, yes. But there are certain issues that come into it when it comes to like Twitch partnership and things. So basically what it comes down to is Twitch's policy is you gotta stream on us and only us. You gotta choose between us and everybody else. And YouTube is like, oh, whatever. And so I'm like, I'll pick YouTube then. I'm already on YouTube. I might as well stream on YouTube. There are some more complexities to it, but that's kind of one of the core parts of it, is that Twitch delivers an ultimatum in how its contracts work, and YouTube, for once, is actually the better party when it comes to how it works. It's unusual. It's weird for YouTube to be the one with the moral high ground. Presumably, it's only an oversight on their part. But I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that they're actually relatively nice in that one particular respect. Or I guess reward them. I don't know. I'm not taking advantage because I am only streaming on one platform. But it leaves my options open to stream on multiple platforms in future or change in future without faff and annoying things. Okay, the concreting is going well. The stone, not yet fixed, but presumably on its way to that. I mean, I think genuinely it's not actually running down. It's just only just building up to the point where the build-up point is happening on the belt. Actually, no, this looks worse than before. No, I think it is running down. I think every time the train gets delayed, that's probably causing massive problems for the supply. If the train wasn't being delayed, then presumably it would work fine. Okay, so probably the next thing to deal with is the biter situation in the east. So we got our train out there. We've started building the railway. There's me randomly clicking. We're like halfway there, so we just need to do the other half. I forget how many rails that's going to take. I remember it taking tons. I've made a bunch. I don't know if this is enough. I'm going to make some more. Why are we, like, just short of being able to make... There we go. Right, that's another 200 belts, I think. Not belts, rails being made. On top of the already many hundreds we have. I feel like that's probably enough. Also make some more power stuff. We're maxed out on signals. We've got a full stack of those. How's our radars? We got 19 of them. Let's make one more for around 20. Also, I'm going to hop over and grab some new ammo. They continue to swap out my normal, boring, mundane ammo for nuclear ammo. Let's get 500 of the stuff. That'll be more than enough. There's a couple of bots delivering me things. Hard to tell which ones are which, though. There's some that are just flying around getting concrete. How long until I launch a rocket? It's one of those things where it's like, I could just get that done, like, now if I wanted to, but we're still working through science and stuff, and there's other projects that, like, are holding back the factory and things, so I've just not prioritized building the rocket. I want to work on, like, throughputs and stuff so that when we come to building the rocket, it goes better. So it could be any number of streams. Factorio Ribbonworld is a relatively relaxed playthrough. I spent a lot of time interacting with chat and being distracted and not getting things done at a considerable pace. So we're in no rush to get the rocket launched. But, I mean, it's probably not far off at this stage, like a couple of streams. Like, at some point, for our project for a stream will be get the rocket launching stuff underway. And then it'll probably take 2 streams knowing me and Ribbonworld, but we'll get it done. We'll get there. Okay, I'm gonna go out and get the artillery train, and then we're going to head off to the east to deal with the biters. Maybe do some exploration while we're out there. We'll see. Can I make a vehicle if I wanted to? Yeah, I can make a bunch. We're good there. I've got a bit of coal to work with for that. These guys slowly working away at the concrete. Like how weirdly jolty my my movement becomes when I'm walking over incomplete concrete as I flip between full concrete and no concrete. Oh, hello. How's this going? Oh, we're about to run out of our backup steel. It's time. It served us well, this steel supply, but it seems that finally it is depleting. And we're going to need a new source of steel, because our current steel production is nowhere near enough, as demonstrated by the fact that this belt is always a mess, and then it's fine beyond here, because this is fed by the steel from the east. Without steel from the east, there is not enough steel, as clearly demonstrated. So that is going on the list of urgent-ish things to do. Right, let us head forth, switch it to manual, and just trundle on. Can I test if the upgrade planner would order the removal of dead miners? I can give that a go. I'll probably forget though, maybe. I don't know if it quite has that functionality. And if it does, I think I'd have to set it somehow. Oh, did we see this before? I think we saw this last time, just this texture going out over the void. Because that makes sense. Okay. So, we can get bots doing this. I wonder. I just realized, can we just straight up... Oh, hello. Bit of discovered land there. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Guess because we scanned it. Can I just order this? I don't think it'll work on... Oh, I previously ordered a massive deconstruct order. That's the thing, but I think I can also do that. I don't know if it'll deconstruct the trains in areas that can't be seen. Don't know if this will actually work. But I'm going to try it. It might do certain spots. And it means we can stay in the train. If this works. I'll build the electric poles as we go. And the bots are going to be the limiting factor here. Imagining this game taking place on a Halo ring. By all means, I think that makes a reasonable bit of sense. Move forward a bit because it's going to help the placement, I think. With being able to place further back whenever there's tree issues, which will possibly be frequent. Okay, so ordering a deconstruct order on space you can't see doesn't work, but ordering a build order with deconstruction on does apply. So it's not getting rid of all the trees in the middle, but it is getting rid of all the trees in the way of the rails. So this is a reasonable way to build railways. At least when they're straight. It's a particularly good strategy for Ribbonworld anyway. We can just keep on trundling along. Building the poles. And we'll be there pretty damn soon to annihilate the biters. Speaking of, they're now attacking the wall. 2 things being damaged. Let's see if anything gets destroyed in this attack. There's reasonable odds. This is beautiful. No, this, my friend, is automation. Yeah, the urgent-ish list. Things I should probably do tomorrow. I don't know how far we have to go, but I can't move because I'm holding down a few different buttons right now to make this work. I've got to hold down the button for placing and the button for going forwards, and I don't know if I can really do any switching to menus or anything without interrupting the process and making it take longer. So I'm just watching the mini-map for a sign that we're close to the destination. Managed to scratch my nose. That was an interesting operation. It's a good thing my railway system can only be defeated by, checks notes, a corner? Listen. Well, we're going, we don't need corners. So this works great. Oh, we've got to the section where I've ordered deconstruction of all trees. So now it's taking the bots forever. Now I wish I hadn't done this. Almost there. And then we will open fire. I might get a little bit hectic for a second when we do. Okay, we have arrived. The train is stopped. The cannons are opening fire. Hold the line, guns. We can rebuild the destroyed ones and outfit them with some uranium ammo to assist in the defense. Yeah, they really did a number on a lot of this. Right, they're starting their attacks. Oh yeah, they're forming up. The whole base is moving as one. Oh, I like that when I'm in the map mode, it assumes that I'm a long way away. Weird. Alright, this is going well. The solid wall of guns is enough to deal with these. And that's all we can... Oh, we've still got those left, but yeah, that's pretty much all we can cover with the normal range of the cannons. Then we can use some manual fire to get rid of that base as well, and maybe a little bit more. Alright, we held the line well. Solid wall of guns turns out to be a good strategy before behemoth biters. After, it can start to not be enough. I'm placing the power poles one block lower. Are you sure? I think there's a weird thing with them. No, I am. Well, there's something about the rails, or it confuses me. Okay, yeah, they should have been there. I've made a terrible mistake. When did I do that? Has it been the whole time? Oh, I shifted halfway along. Oh, was it when I scratched my nose? I bet it was. Damn it. Curse you, nose, you've ruined me. How could you betray me so? There it is, there was the change. Yeah, they look too high. That's what messed me up. Like, that doesn't look like it's in the middle, right? I think something about how the rails look, or maybe about how the power poles look, but it changed at some point recently-ish. Oh, that didn't work. And it's been messing with me ever since. It's not doing the placement properly. Why isn't it? It worked fine when I was in a train. Now it doesn't get it. There we go, we can complete it now. Sorted. Everything's fine. I haven't want to scratch my nose. God damn it! Betrayed by my nose. Okay, let's make use of the remote now. There it is. There we go, we can get a proper view of the proceedings. See how it works out. I'll just dot some around the place in areas that seem important, and then I can go back over it after the fact and get anything I've missed. Okay. They're destroying their own trees for some reason, but by all means. This is looking like it's pretty comprehensive, actually. Actually, I think there's some worms been missed around here. That might be everything. Oh, no, there's a bunch of worms down here still. That, I think, covers everything. Meanwhile, the first parties have started arriving. That's all going fine. Oh, that one. I think that one's been missed. Okay. Unless there's something... I'm going to fire there, because I feel like there might still be something there. Because it's still marking enemies. Yep, there was at least one hiding. Oh, and there's another one there. Okay. That's them actually completely covered. And then there's another base out here that we can also attack. I got a nose for trouble. Oh no. Oh, nose. Right, that's that. Now we'll do our scouting shots. See if we can line that up right. Nice, I managed to get, like, the next bit. Oh, there's the seam affected by one of the more recent updates to terrain generation, where suddenly it goes from being forest to desert. Because reasons. Because updates. Okay. I'm going to hop back for now. It seems like the guns can finish off the last attacking forces there. I'm going to get the radars placed, because I didn't do that the first time round. Okay, we'll be able to catch up reasonably before the end, Sam Frost. It'll work out. And if you've already started catching up and you're only hearing me say this while catching up, you're halfway there. Don't worry. At some point we get to where the last bits of scanning end. I didn't realize how long a trek this would be. But it's the whole distance that the train traveled, plus maybe even a bit more. I'm not sure if I placed them the whole way along before. Okay, we're here. Boop. And now we go back again. I should have used the train for this in hindsight. And here. Oh, goodbye, Kelly. Sorry if I streamed too late and now you can't watch the whole thing because I'm the worst. The classic days of Minecraft terrain updates, yep. Where there's just a seam in the world and the entire fabric of it changes very suddenly. Those were the days. And you wished it explored further to make a particular biome that you liked larger before it got cut off and turned into something else. And the one radar that we have out here, we can get rid of that now because it's a solar-powered radar. They're old news now. And we can put a proper one on the rail line. And now what we could do is keep going. We still have some rails left, not many admittedly. Oh wow, and look how much wood we now have in my trash lots ready to get chucked. Okay, let's at least get out to the desert. So we're going to clear out some of the defensive line here. In fact, we'll probably get rid of the whole defensive line and build a new one. So I'll clear it back that far so we can just like grab, select and delete that later. But for now, we'll do this. I realize I can't see the other end of the line to place it. I don't know if I'm able to do this. I guess in this case what we'll do is just hop on the train and build. And just hammer the button to keep moving. It's like the Wallace and Gromit scene. You just gotta keep hammering the button. There we go, we hit a tree. Also, I did see one biter out there. What are you doing? Is there a base I missed? Like, oh, there's one dot still. Was that him? We go just check on this dot. Are you here? Have I covered you? Yeah, okay, there's nothing actually there. Alright. Oh, and that was most of our rails. We're not actually going to be able to do both lengths. We'll just do the eastbound track. Okay, let's see how far we get this time. Maybe not far at all, because there's way more trees there. Yep. Damn it. Okay, wait, where's the tree? Is it this one? I don't even know. Right, here we are at the desert. Let's advance further, though. This is risky. When we have a train that automatically shoots biters. Okay, we've reached the end. That's all our rails. The cannons haven't started firing. Probably for the best. Oh no, they have started firing. Never mind. Turrets! Build turrets! Whoops. Put it. Ammo. Good ammo. Best ammo. This should help. To not die. Put some walls up. Everything's fine. I forget sometimes the guns, for some reason, take a second to actually get going. This is one of those times. The trees are actually causing trouble for them. Oh, are they trying to get round? No, they are coming for the thing. Just took a slightly weird route. This is slightly less perfect at defending against them. Because they can attack from the side. Oh, we just researched stronger explosives, I guess. Why am I researching this? I think I'm finishing everything off, aren't I? And what else to do? Flammables. Follow robot count. Logistics slots. Could do that. Oh no, that's already queued. As is that. Oh, but this isn't. We'll add that to the list. And then stronger explosives is being done. Do flammables. Any more levels of flammables? Yes. And then I'll stick energy weapons in there. There we go. That's queued up for the next couple of streams, probably. Okay, I think they've stopped firing now. They've dealt with those biters, and they've done their thing. Gonna go forth. I think I can deal with the stragglers. I want to keep exploring. I want to go a bit further until we encounter more biters. Actually, hang on. There's a better way of doing this. I can use my scouting cannons. What's the current biter evolution? I have no idea. Which F key do I press to find that out again? How are these doing? Pretty well. I could make more tracks. Not many more, though. Let's do it. I'm not using this for anything else. Stone's a limiting factor as well, so if there's any rocks around, I can use those. Okay, let's grab the remote. And fire. And fire. See what we find. Oh, I went off the edge. What a derp. Oh, there are some biters. Not many, we can handle them. Oh, a few more down here. I think I'm seeing behemoth worms, which is interesting. And a couple more hiding in the trees that I can deal with. Apparently we're still seeing something there. I'm just going to fire even if it's biters, just to deal with it in case it's anything important. It was hiding worms. Okay. Small attack force on its way. That's fine. I'll just stand here. And yeah, then we can build a few more tracks out. In fact, I'm going to go wander off and grab some rocks. So I could build a few more rails and get a little bit further. And then we'll build a new defensive line. Though the artillery train can presumably just keep forging ahead. The thing is, at some point we got to build a wall so that it will defend against biter attacks and we can go home without worrying. I don't know the proper way of pronouncing it. We've been through this debate before as to how you pronounce the word that I say behemoth for. There are many different ways of saying it, and no one seems to be quite sure. The only thing certain about the various pronunciations of behemoth is that a lot of people are very, very sure that their way is right. Oh, we can make way more tracks. We still need slightly more stone to make full use of everything we have. I want to out this way a bit more, even though there's biters on their way. This might be enough stone. I think we need one more rock. A single extra rock. Oh, there's some biters. Wait, did they get stuck? They got stuck. Alright. We'll shoot them then. Yep, they set off and immediately got caught among some cliffs and got confused and just stopped moving. Well, I'm gonna keep exploring. And see if we find any ore, because we could really do with finding any ore. Have we found any yet? Has there been anything? Oh god, no, there's been nothing. Literally nothing. So I like all these different phases. There's one, and there's another, I think. Oh no, that's actually just my discovery. Maybe there's only the one phase then. Oh yeah, it was only resource generation that was changed last time. There's only been one time where terrain generation is straight up changed. Right, we're going to keep moving, avoiding biters. Okay, maybe we can't avoid them. That's a lot of bite. Oh yeah, they're firing at me. Fall back. Okay, yep, the behemoth worms can see a long way. A very long way. One thing I can do here is just set up the build orders all the way out to here. Or not, because of cliffs. Or maybe yes, because of cliffs? I'm gonna order them, but I feel like some of the orders need to be changed in future. So I'm pretty sure they're weird. And involve going around cliffs. Yep, no, that's not what I want. Nope. Not at all. Okay. Let's play dangerously here and just let those be built. This is going to mean I'm not going to be able to bring the artillery train out here because I'm building rails in the wrong place right now, I realise. Oh, and what I could do out here is... Do I have the recipe for this? I don't think I do. Let's make a new one. Blueprint. And do I have an instance of a solar-powered radar anywhere now? I realise I might not, actually. Yeah, I don't think I do. Damn it. Okay, we'll just make a new one and then we'll make the blueprint of it. Where's the boundary? Oh. There's a boundary there. Let's move up to here. The one power pole. And then blueprint. Boop. I should have made the symbol for that different. Oh, well, I've done it now. That's going to scan almost as far out, one chunk less. And that means that I can ghost place the rails there next time I'm around. Now, cliff explosives. Let's tear these apart. Because, yeah, it's done weird stuff over there. Got to undo that. Oh, I have ordered the destruction of the cliffs. I forgot you could do that. I can just have the bots do the cliff explosiving. I don't know if they're efficient about how they do it quite as much as a person can be, but they're also perfectly accurate. They will destroy the entire cliff. A person may also do so, and with less explosives, or they might mess up and not actually destroy all the cliff. Okay, we're just going to have to deconstruct all this as we go then. Everything, in fact. All that there, bit of the cliff here. I guess some of the trees. There's a realization and a half. What's a realization and a half? The problem with a 30-second chat delay. Okay, I'm gonna have to deconstruct these manually. I couldn't order them deconstructed because it also deconstructed the train and the tracks it's on. I can at least fill in this bit. Oh yeah, I need to get one more rock so I have enough stone. There, I've made all the rails I can make. Can we get all the way back to the other part of this? I think we have enough. I'm not 100% convinced. And I've got to keep hold of this so I can see the range of my my construction stuff. We should probably let all the bots actually recharge, or they're just going to all end up running out of power. There we go. And then it lets me do this for a while. Just keep running and they build stuff as I run. Works out well. Oh, you missed a bit, guys. There you go. Oh, we've got an attack on something. Oh, damn it. I thought they wouldn't go for that. Well, we've lost that then. We'll go out there and build the wall and then build the radar behind it using normal power, probably. Alright, we fully built that. Awesome. Next up, I'm going to order this deconstructed, because we are going to move the wall somewhere. We have a mini wall halfway along that will hopefully keep anything busy that actually tries to come by. Behemoth is pronounced beat the moth. Oh dear. That is our ultimate goal. We must destroy all moths. This is... Oh, damn it. I used up all my steel making rails. Now I can't make all the power poles. I didn't think this through. Well, we'll place what we can. We'll have radar coverage like halfway there. We definitely have enough radars anyway. There, and then... Could do one on the end, though it's slightly too soon. It is going to drive me nuts if I never move that. Oh, Sam Frost just heard me talking about him catching up. Okay, now you're hearing me respond to that. You are 3/4 of the way. You're almost here. Soon you will be with us. It's a fun game to play sometimes. And it's the tortoise and the arrow, or Hercules and the arrow, or whatever. The Hercules and the tortoise. I think it's been done with various different things. I think it originated in ancient Greece, working out like Hercules trying to catch up with the tortoise, and Hercules like runs at half the speed of the tortoise, which honestly is real slow, but ignore that. Sometimes it's an arrow shooting Hercules, but it's like they catch up halfway, but in that time they've moved more, so they have to catch up again, and then they've moved more and they have to catch up again. They catch up to where they were, but by that point the other thing has moved, so you catch up to where they were, but by that point the other thing's moved, so you catch up to where they were. But I think the idea that it means you will never catch up with the thing you're chasing only works if time continually slows down throughout the whole process, which it won't do because that's not how time works. I'm not sure what the actual point of the problem is, because you're moving in incrementally less amounts of time every step of the process, which is why it doesn't work. I don't know. Someone smarter than me knows what the actual point of that problem is. I don't. Zeno, yeah, he's the one who came up with it. I don't know why. I can't remember. Zeno's paradox, or it's something. Right, I think I'll leave the train behind. Oh no, it can't get close enough to actually cause a problem. We'll bring it up to as far as it can go. Alright, and then there's a random bit of track. Why is it firing? What are you shooting? Oh, they built a base. God damn it. Well, it managed to kill all of them, including the colonizing point. You know it didn't? There's some. Oh, they fired completely in the wrong direction. Alright, sure. Oh, there was another base there. Yeah, they've been busy. Jeez. Okay. Let's get nice and close. Right, there we go. We're at Behemoth Worm threatening range. Then I'm going to order mass deconstruction of everything in the area, including the cliffs, so I've got to be careful. I don't actually want the rails destroyed. I should have stopped short of those, but I've done that now. Okay, and then I think I have some wall blueprints. They may be out of date, though. Also, I should put that in. Oop, put that in there. Oop. Oh no, that works. Oh, but it's one-sided. We'll have to make it. We'll have to make slight modifications for it to actually work. That's fine. I shouldn't take it out of the book. I need to pick up the book. There we go. Flip it around. Yeah, I want to be just close enough that the Behemoth Worm is like, hey, what are you doing? Just to keep them on their toes. Apparently I've got no gates on me. Okay. Right, so we'll fill that in with walls. I don't think that needs to move. Yeah, it's actually perfectly symmetrical in terms of the turret placements. It's just the gate placements that are different. I can't make any gates. I shouldn't have used up all the steel I had. Funnily enough. Oh, I do have enough walls to make the railway gate, if nothing else. 1, 2, 3, 4, doop, doop. There, so the trains can come through, at least. And then we'll outfit these all with a whole bunch of uranium ammo. There we go, 15 each. They would never truly be in the same place. It would be a very small fraction of space between the number. The number's never going to be zero difference. But that's because you're constantly reducing the time increment. If you just do it normally, then it's fine. But it still relies. It's like if you jump off a bridge, you'll never hit the ground because the distance between you and the ground will always halve first. It's not true. I know, Crazy Human, I was putting a new wall in, it's fine. Yeah, Zeno's paradox is weird and confusing and probably unnecessary. It's a fun thing to think about. But at the end of the day, it does rely on... Oh, some of the stone I picked up got dumped. Whoops. That's silly. And then the day, it relies on time being weird. So, we're fine, because time isn't weird. I mean, time in general is weird, but not in this particular way. Okay, oh, and now, because I have the... Did I make the blueprint? Yes, I did. Now I have the blueprint. Ta-da! I didn't deconstruct the rest of it. Oh yeah, I actually rebuilt that one over there with the bots automatically, I forgot. We'll deconstruct that and we'll move it up, because then we get a little bit more out of it. In fact, I should check the exact, check if a boundary's nearby. Oh, yeah, if we have it a little bit further forward, we can get extra coverage. So, bloop. It's fine as long as people don't try and actually put Zeno's paradox into action. Don't do that. That would be bad. Okay, let's just put this like right up against the turrets, because I can't check without building the thing what the actual range would be. There we go. They're launching an attack force because I placed a radar and now they're angry. There's nothing. There's no deposits after these tiny little bits of copper and iron. I mean, admittedly, there's tons of copper and iron in these small deposits. That's one nice thing. All we have to do is find a deposit of uranium, and it will be ridiculously rich and will be good. But I am worried that there's just nothing. There's just nothing out there now, and one day we're going to run out of materials, and everything's going to go horribly wrong. Like, we're now utilizing all known deposits to the west, except that oil out there. Oh, and there's an iron one there that's 1.2 million. That's nice, so we're good for iron. This has 5.1 million copper in it, so also might be good, but I'm just worried. I'm just worried about the extreme long term of the base with these changes to generation. It's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna go home and restock, and then I might come back out here again and do more work here. I'm kind of enjoying this right now. So I'm gonna have to reverse this, which is not gonna be great because it's on the wrong side of the tracks, but it'll be fine. It's Javier, right? Javier? I think it's Javier. I'm not sure. Pronunciation is complicated. How fast are we going? Nearly 300 kilometers per hour. Definitely at our limit there. Is this a nuclear-powered train? Yeah, it is. I put nuclear fuel in this, and now it's just going to run forever. Nice. Oh, stop! Don't want to crash into something anywhere. And there's a serious risk of such a thing taking place right now. Let's reverse. Back into this station. Overshoot deliberately so nothing can be loaded into the train. That allows us to swing into this side of the tracks, which is the correct side of the tracks, and then we can auto run back to the station. But halfway along I'll hop out because I need to be delivered tons of stuff by these bots, so first have all this this ridiculous amount of wood removed. Where's it gonna go? I don't know if I have... Now it's just gonna go into the main storage. That's gonna be a problem, probably. Yep, there we go. All the coal I picked up from breaking rocks. Don't forget to fix the steel. That's true, I do need to do something about that. How's it looking? Oh yeah, it's done. It's over. The steel is finished. Are we having steel issues yet? No, somehow, but I mean, the bots delivering me a bunch isn't going to help matters. Yep, there's more left in the train than there is in the chest feeding the train. I don't know what to do about it, that's the problem. I don't have a good solution right now. I could bolster the steel production back home. And that'd buy time. So many things being delivered. Like a whole bunch of rails. Was I delivered some rails? I feel like I had one spare rail there and I don't know why. Steel is dead, long live steel. Me thinks the stream will be a chill stream. Bentham goes on a biter killing spree. You know, sometimes you just gotta expand some frontiers, you know? Yeah, we've got one extra rail and that hurts me so much. I'm gonna dump this one rail because I don't want to have an extra rail. Where did I even get that? Don't understand. Solution, get more iron, feed it into the current steel production. I mean, the steel production is fed by iron ore, and the supply of that is fine, because it's fed from these. That said, the iron ore supply is the one that's suffering more. There's some empty chests for copper too. I think that's probably fine. Like, because while there's empty chests, there are other chests that haven't even been touched, so... not a huge problem. Yeah, this is what our steel production is. It's all a bit of a hodgepodge mess. But we can expand it. So I've got this down here. I should really just deconstruct this. And it'll get cycled into the main storage. But how's the main storage looking? Oh, bit full. A little bit full. Gonna risk this anyway. Gonna stand a long way away. Bots, please deconstruct, as long as it's not my bots doing it. What are these guys doing? They're not delivering to me. There's something... oh, yeah, the radar production uses bots, because they just couldn't be bothered. Capture a biter by having bots repair walls around it, call it Nibbler. And I could. I can't be bothered, though. Maybe some other time. Different playthrough or something. Right, they're deconstructing them now. Let's see if they manage the whole thing. Oh, they're having to go charge. That doesn't mean they're... oh no, I think they've hit their limit. Yeah, there's still tons of wood left and they're all just building up. I'm just eating all the logistics bots now. Or maybe construction bots? I don't know which kind. I think it's construction bots doing this. I'm just tying up every construction bot on the map to hold wood that they can't deliver. Or maybe some of them are delivering still? No, they are delivering. It's just some of them aren't. They might be hovering to charge then. I'm just getting confused. Maybe they have managed to do it then. I know it'd be my pet biter, but I can't be bothered. It's effort. Right, are these okay? Yeah, everything's not full. They're just actually all charging. Okay. I will make a buffer chest or four for wood. I've forgotten how buffer chests work because it's been a while. Oh, did I not make 3? I thought I made 3. Or 4 even. I thought I made 4. I guess I made 3. Please request wood. All of it. I think that'll work. There'll just be storages specifically for wood. I forget. Doesn't matter that much. Just want to get the wood out of the main storage because it's getting over full. And wood is the main culprit. There we go. That's some high-speed transport. This is fun to watch, just them swarming. And then they all run out of power and have to charge. But for a minute, they were all going. Gonna take a bit of effort to get through it all. Moving the smelting array would be good long term. It would free up a lot of space at the beginning of the bus to bring in massive amounts of everything. This is true. Yeah, that is the plan. One of the things on the list of things to do is take this whole array and put it somewhere else. Don't know where. Don't even know east or west. Probably west, because there's more deposits out there to deliver to it, but at the same time it leaves less space to actually put the thing in. But like right now, this is the space of the entire thing. So it's like we could fit that there or there. We could plan for the copper deposit. That's a very hefty copper deposit though. Oh, the stone. The stone's done actually. Oh, interesting. We're at the point where the stone mining is complete, but it hasn't finished unloading yet. I wonder where our stone train is. I don't know, but the stone is running down. There's still some left at least, but not a load. And here's the stone train. Okay, yeah, it's looking much better now then. The stone is actually built up in this this area. Though the stone train's having to queue on the tracks, and that means trains are going to back up all along here again. God damn it. Oh, the concrete production is finished. They've managed to fill it all in now. Let me give them a bit more to do then, seeing as that's complete. Do these little bits here. If you can. Oh, is it not letting me? What if I do exactly that? It allows me then. I've got to exactly position. I literally can't. Okay, can I? Yeah, I can shift click it to do the whole thing. What else to do? I would like to get concrete coverage going further out this way. Let's order that. Oh, or not. It didn't order any of it. Let's try that again with shift. Just all the way out into the wilderness. It'll never be done, but we can set it up anyway. Oh, this is now finished. They've successfully unloaded all the wood. I'm now going to just set up a compression thing to compress it all into one particular chest, or, well, one or two, maybe even three. How's this looking now? There's stuff being put in here. Or not? This is weird. They keep putting the ore in and then immediately removing it again. There must be some weirdness with like multiple bots fulfilling jobs at the same time, so chests are getting filled, and then the other bot is taking the stuff away, but then immediately taking it back because a new slot has opened up somewhere else. That's interesting. And yeah, there's a lot of fancy components in here. Tons of electric engine units and processing units. Also a bunch of turrets. I guess I'll take a few. Why are there so many? Why did we end up with so many turrets and construction bots? Or logistic bots, and both kinds of bots. Oh god. I want to take those out of there. I don't want them to be in there. For me deconstructing roboports, I guess I've done that at some point. I'll take that. I need one more, so that works. It's good just to check up every now and then on the state of your storage and if there's any stuff in there that you can just take out. Can I do that? Will it let me? It will. I think, yeah, my auto trash is like 100 and my request is 50. Oh, I can make some more rails. I don't know if I got those numbers right. I may have accidentally made a few extra. Did some more science. Place 2 of them with active providers. No. That'll make an infinite loop with active providers. If you ever have a thing needing wood, be sure to check the box asking if allowed to take from buffer chests. Oh, do I need to... I do that. Maybe do I do that on the provider? Hang on, let me check. No, wait, not provider. Requester. Where's the requesters? The requesters over here. Request and buffer chests. Okay, yeah. I kind of wish that was just on by default. Oh well. Okay, did I make the right number? No, I made too many rails. Damn it. There. That'll even it out again to 500 rails. Oh, one thing I could do. What about power poles? Oh yeah, I need a bunch more of those. Well spotted. That'll do it. Bunch more steel to use up. Oh, that's going to cause problems. It's holding up so far, but it's going to go in any minute. I need to bolster the current production. That should be a priority. We can build a couple more arrays here to buy time. I can even just copy what we already have and do that. Yep, we'll go with that. Create. I can only paste this once, I think. Oh no, I could paste it a second time and delete the current stuff that's over there because this buffer system's currently unused. I'm going to get away from that and order this buffer system removed. Then I'll place this again. Hopefully there's some furnaces coming, though I realize I might not actually have those in the network. Oh no, there they are. They're on their way. I'll look at this lovely little fleet moving through. They've got different speeds as well. That's weird. Construction bots must be quicker than logistics bots. I never knew this. Seeing as they're all coming along the same path, I can tell. It's fun to watch the bots just pootle around, doing the thing. Oh yeah, I forgot there's copy and paste features now. Oh well. I'm going to delete that blueprint now because I don't need it. Is there anything they can't provide? They can't provide normal power poles. Okay. That's enough. I'll deliver them using my personal bots. Wait, no, I'm still working on these. Oh, you mean so many iron rods now? I'm requesting iron rods. I don't think I'm producing them, though. Oh, no, I am. I'm making them here. However, there's serious congestion over here already. I can't really grab them. Or can I? If I... Hang on, let's wait for the concrete to be out of the way. If I do this, and then this, I can put a filter inserter. I'm going to make it a normal one. To grab the iron rods and put them in a provider chest. Nailed it. Let's seriously limit those. We don't need tons. Now we'll make it like 5. I have 1 extra rod. No. There we go. Right, fully stocked up on power poles, and I have too many substations, I realize. That's annoying. Dump 2 of them. Why do I have so many explosives? Do I need explosives for anything? I can't remember. Surprised I haven't made a power pole production chain yet. It's the basic ones. I'm not going to use them often. I'm only using them here because I can't be bothered making a new setup that uses substations. Also, when bots place power poles, it's the worst. It all goes so wrong. Hang on. Look at this mess. Look at all these X's. Ugh. It takes so much effort to fix as well, so I can't be bothered doing that. Now, we've got to get the ore over here, which is really quite fiddly, actually. Let's make this easy on myself. I don't think we need to worry about throughput here, which means I could have actually shrunk these by 1. Like having this 2 belt thing is now dumb and weird. I can do something with it, actually. If I do that, I can merge the lines in, which is nice. There you go. Being smart. I mean, still could have been done better, but whatever. That means we just have to split this. Do a bit of a wiggle. There. Comes all the way over here. Goes into that one, and then we'll put a splitter there. This might be enough iron ore. It might not be. It's a blue belt, so it's probably good. Gonna keep the bots busy for a second delivering that. Oh, it's not even bots, it's inserters. Oh, that might be bad. Well, for a start, I need to put stack inserters on this to keep up the supply. That might be okay, though. These are relatively underutilized, so the wagons are going to be free to provide iron for those. It's actually half a blue belt, I realized, because they're only filling one side of it, and then that's being split between two sides. So it's half a blue belt. That might not be enough for all these. I'm seeing issues, but they might recover. Hard to say. But you can't use normal explosives for exploding stuff. You have to turn them into particular kinds of explosives. So normal explosives are irrelevant. I can't make things blow up with those. What's the point? Okay, yeah, there's not enough iron. We're gonna do some faffing. Does this need to be here? Probably. No, actually, it can be way further back. It'll still work, like, yeah, there. Yeah, everything's still powered. That means I can grab a couple of stack inserters and put them on that side feeding in. And they might be able to make up the difference. Oh, and we're also having issues with these things running out, so the iron trains aren't coming often enough to keep this going. It's not a good system. It's not ideal. We might not have enough iron just generally. But those two might have made the difference. There's now 3 feeding in again, and they're doing so more effectively. If a train actually turns up, there we go. Oh, that wasn't fully loaded there. Okay. Yeah, maybe this isn't great. There's more steel, though. It's happening. There is more steel. Is there enough more steel? Probably not. Oh, no, there is. Maybe. Ooh. Oh. I think not quite. But close. If this steel's barely having to contribute... Okay, it's still having to contribute a fair bit. But if it's having to contribute less, it will last longer before it actually becomes an issue. Like, the train still has steel in it, somehow. I don't even know how, but it does. That's empty now. Oh, these are still full. Yeah, the loading chests. Yeah, there's time, and we bought more time. So we can deal with it next stream instead. We can deal with it when we deal with relocating the entire smeltery. That's a good time to deal with that problem. Is there ever enough of anything? This is a very good question. There's enough stone right now. Seems like we're good there now. It is slowly building up more and more in the loading area. Speaking of, we do need to locate that particular train. Where are you? There you are. Yoink. Remove stone 1 from your schedule. You now just hop between stone 1 and stone 2. Stone 2 and stone unloading. There we go. You no longer have to go to stone 1. It is completely defunct. We can decommission that now. Also, let's make some more rails. So I do want to go out to the east again. At least get up to that wall with the train and get radar coverage all the way along. Let's have a look at the actual distance that we need to cover. Not much, actually. We probably have more than enough rails already for that. Oh, there's another giant base out there. There's a lot of bases out here. Okay. It's going to be interesting. But I think we have enough tracks. In case we don't, I'll grab some extra stone. Yoink. Oh. There. Anything else in here that we want, I wonder? Oh, we've got level 3 assembly machines in here. Why do we have those in storage? I've been crafting those. Oh dear. Spare inserters. Grab a stack of them. We don't need any extra processing units. Some low density structure in there. We've got some ammo in there, but like weird fiddly awkward amounts. Oh, I've already got weird fiddly awkward amounts on me. And some Mark 1s. Let me grab those because I can probably go put them somewhere useful. We got our 1-track. The accursed thing. Got some batteries. I already have batteries on me, so we might as well complete our stack a bit more. Wooden chests, why not? And yeah, we got to work out what to do with these bots that we have. I mean, I guess... Okay, that's already too full. Let's find one that's less full. How about you? There we go. Have 100 construction bots and 100 logistics bots. One way to put them in the network, literally handing them in. And I guess the actual extra 4 that we have I will put away. Oh, now it's 5. I swear that was 4 a second ago. I guess it was always 5, I'm just blind. Sure. Seeing things now, I'm going mad. Is this still operational? I think it is. Let me just decommission this whole damn thing. Why do I even have that? I'm gonna run over here and dump the ammo in the ammo production area. We never need Mark 1 ammo again, so... There you go. Full stack of that. You can have some too. There. All that is gone. We'll be turning to... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. Oh no. Here, take all this back again. Oh dear. Oh, I've made it a way larger. There we go. Do that. Everything's fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm professional. I know what buttons on a mouse to press. Hey, look at this. The steel is going alright. At least on one side. The other side, not so much. Yeah, ammo's all fine now. Oh, jeez. That could have gone wrong. Yep, all the steel production is going, and this is actually built up now, so that's a good sign that we're doing okay. I'm going to go get the artillery train, and we're going to go on an adventure. We know what I should do before I do that. I was going to say grab a whole bunch of concrete, but actually there's a better way of doing the concreting thing. Let me switch that on. I could just order the roboports built ahead of me, and then they'll do that anyway. And then I don't need to worry about building it myself. Damn it, we're going to have a serious problem with spacing with the power lines. That's annoying. Oh, we can't see the coverage of it till the other one's been built. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, it's the worst. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. It's a bad idea. I'm just going to pick up concrete myself and do it myself. There we go. 12 stacks of the stuff. Probably enough to be getting on with. I've got a bunch of lights. I don't want those. I no longer place them because I'm now good for lighting because I have night vision goggles. Okay, I need to order you to go there, I guess. I guess I can't order you any further. I don't know if I need to... I don't know how it works with being in the map or not. But I assumed I had to order from the view thing. Alright, we're underway. Fully reloaded on ammo. Oh, bots are doing things. Sorry. Oh yeah, the roboport's operating temporarily. Hold up. Switch it to manual. Slow us down. We gotta make sure this is handled properly. Oh, my bots are gonna go nuts here, aren't they? Yep, there they go. Thank you very much, Wolfsmith, for the $2 super chat to Vertical Ribbonworld when, and screw the notification. Oh, YouTube was slow again. I post on Discord and on YouTube. Not on YouTube. I post on Discord and Twitter, and then YouTube is supposed to tell you automatically. There are other means to find out if I'm streaming that are vaguely more reliable. It's like, YouTube will always tell you, but late. I will sometimes not tell you, but if I do, it'll be on time. That's the way to go about it. Yeah, well, that's powered now, but yeah, it turns out it's going to be a real pain to actually extend along the roboports. Also, wow, I have to backtrack so far to place this roboport. That's the worst. And they never line up with the power stuff. Except when they line up with substations that happen to be there. That's always nice. I like the sounds when you're in the map. Slightly muffled. It's a less harsh noise. Lower pitch. Yep, my bots are doing most of the work here. This isn't how it was meant to go. But there's only so many robots to go around, and so they've already all picked the spots, and my bots are filling in all the spots that haven't been reserved by the base robots. So, they're just going to use up all my stuff here. Oh well. Inconsistently reliable versus consistently unreliable. There you go. Today, YouTube told you about 15 minutes into the live stream. Not too terrible. Could have been better. I did give at least 15 minutes of warning to YouTube that I was streaming, so they're actually like half an hour late. For you. And for Wolfsmith, 2 hours late. Right, well, I've run out of concrete, so that's that. If I keep building out the... oh, I'm blocking other trains. If I keep building out the roboports, I can get the base bots to keep up the work. Right, that allows the steel train to do its thing. Yeah, I'm gonna try and place like enough of these to cover the remaining concrete order. There. Put like a substation next to it, why not? Just gonna place that on there, it's easier. Probably leave it at that because there's no orders out here at this point. We're past the region where I've ordered construction. Though I could order a little bit more. There we go, just up to the edge of construction range. And they'll fill that in over time. That'll keep them busy and keep the concrete construction constantly going. Now let's get back to our mission at hand. Boop. Go forth wherever it is you can go. There. Wait, no, not there. Wait, why was it giving that? Oh, was I able to order it along ghost tracks? I don't even know. I don't know how this works. I don't know if there's tracks there or not. Oh, I left myself behind. That's fun. You actually got the notification before the stream started streaming. Did have the stream open in your browser already, though, if that makes a difference. So it notified the people who didn't need notifying soon enough, but it didn't notify the people who did need it. Well done, YouTube. Good work. Oh, we've stopped here. Oh, okay, then. So it could have gone further, but it didn't. Weird. Well, that's fine, because I need to hop out and do some more placement. Wait, no. Where are you going? What are you doing? Why is it going further? Stop. What is this about? Reverse, which is actually forward for some reason. We'll place the... Oh, more science got done as well. We'll place the big electric poles with the train. Oh, brake! 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 That was a little bit further than I meant to go. I don't know where I am in this, actually. I need to get out. Okay, there. Build that. Do the thing. Here we go. It'll be turbo speed this time. There we go. It started building fast enough that it didn't play half the sounds because the other sound hadn't finished playing. Nice. And then we just need to order a little bit of... Oh, the radar's out. It's nighttime, isn't it? Yep. Damn it. So I can't do the thing. Oh, I do need to go and do a bit of radar placement anyway. We'll go do that for a little bit till it's morning. We have to go a long way. Let's take the train. I don't actually know how far we have to go, but we'll soon find out. Oh, there. Brake! 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 Oh, there we go. Okay, so reverse. What point? It's going to be this one. Doop. Got to carefully time the placement here. There! Nailed it! And... there! Oh, missed! Got it! Okay, we'll stop there because we have to place some rails from over here. Ghost place. To, I guess, to there. Match what's already there. We'll go on foot for this. Should be pretty quick. Do the stop and charge thing. There we go. And back over. Yeah, my Twitter and my Discord are much better ways to know about a stream. So that genuinely, even though I'm not very reliable, it's still definitely better than YouTube at informing you when I'm streaming. Okay, now the radar over there is running. We can do Ghost Place. Up to, hell, even further. We can go beyond the wall if we want to. And we'll take the train along and place our power lines. Let's let I'll let the bots catch up. There we go. Oh, missed the first one. Okay. Right, we're ready. And the process begins again. Though this time it'll be quicker because they've only got one of the tracks to do, the other one's already sorted. And as soon as we hit the wall, they're going to start destroying biters. So, bring the train to a halt here. They'll start up the thing. I can just sneak out here and be like, hey, build the rails quick, do the thing, go. Recharge and run back. Everything's fine. Living life dangerously. Yep, they're fully going to destroy that base. Annoyingly, the other base is out of range. Here they come. Yeah, I didn't scratch my nose that time. I learned my lesson. Should probably watch the base. It's the more interesting sight, really, watching everything be destroyed. Almost done. Boop, finished. That's their work done for now, and then it's the turrets for a while. Doing a very good job of holding the line, it seems. I don't think anything's even getting a shot off. Might get a little bit worse once we get to behemoths. They might be able to do some damage again. But we're not there yet, though we're definitely motoring along to that as we continue to kill bases. And two little spitters. Well, large spitters. I think that's everything. So now what we could do... I'm thinking we could play things a little dangerously. I'm going to hop out for a second and do some belt building. We'll ghost place it. Oh, there's some more biters here. Hey there, I'm going to shoot you. They were probably trying to recolonize. Let's wander out here. And then order some more rails out to, like, where I am. There we go. I want to see how this goes. I haven't tried this before. So let me check the radar situation. I might want to, oh. Is there a... Oh, there's actually quite a large section of non-radar covered. Let me go fill that in. There. Yeah, just making sure the coverage is good, because that one is time-based. It's not always going to be active. The next one's going to be out there somewhere, so we can't do that. But yeah, I want to see what happens if I take the artillery train out to way closer. See how much damage they can do before I have to fall back because of biters. Because the first thing they do is start gathering for an attack. That gives time for these two cannons to go off before things start getting close enough to start firing, and then we retreat. I could just use the remote control, but I was interested. Doesn't give it that much time. We should just use the remote. Oh no, they're destroying the tracks! Damn it! Well, balls. Go out there and shoot them. To do a temporary waypoint for a train, it's I think you hold down Control while in the train menu, and then click on a rail, and it will go to that rail. I think it was Control. I never know what buttons I press. It's always just like automatic in my brain. There we go. That's the attackers dealt with. Will they attack the rails if I attack them not from the rails? Because I think they were destroying the rails because I was near them when I attacked, and that might like make it so that tiles have free reign, whereas normally they don't attack rails. Words are hard. I forgot that it's got a cool look when it's the artillery train. Okay, remote. I'm going to take him out from a distance. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Is that a colonization party? I'm going to shoot it in case. Are they going to attack the rails? There was nothing there. Okay. Oh no, this time I think they're going straight past. Yep, they only attacked the rails because we were on the rails when we attacked them, essentially. That should cover this. I think we're getting like double shots on places at times, which is not great, it's wasteful, but I think it's a product of how the artillery cannons and stuff work. We have enough range to blow up this whole base here, so that seems like a plan. This is going to get quite a bit of retribution. We'll see if the wall can hold. This is looking pretty good. Yeah, double hits again. It's annoying. Oh, missed one there. That base covered? Yep, there we go. Oh, you. And you. Oh, and you. And that should be everything. Oh, there is some stuff apparently in there. It might have just been biters, but we'll play it safe and take them out. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's actually anything out there. Biters are on their way. It's a fair chunk of them, but we should be alright. How's the ammo looking? It's holding up well enough. We'll be okay. Right, some scouting shots. Fire. And fire. Just to look a little bit further. Oh, there's something still out there. A biter. I'm going to shoot it. It's just going to sit there. Right, scouting complete. We have still found no ore of any kind. No ore. 0 ore. This is a serious problem. Let me explore a little bit further. In desperation, as I hope to find any actual ore. I just need to know that there is something out there that we can actually mine and use. Oh, there are some worms and stuff up there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I must defend the train. There we go. Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Whoops. Yep, gotta pay attention. Sometimes those aren't radar ghosts of dead biters. Sometimes they are very real and alive biters that want to kill you. You never know. Are they going to open fire? Doesn't look like it. Good. If they did, that would be a bit of an issue for us. Every last rail we have. We can make 50 more, but I'd probably leave it because that uses up all our steel, and we might need steel. We've learned that lesson once. Boop. Canna's going to do anything? It appears not. We found something. We found some stone. 1.9 million stone. There are deposits out. Whoops. There are deposits out here. We now have it confirmed. We had nothing from here to here, but now we found 2 million stone. It is something. It makes me feel better about our situation. Okay. One last thing. Scouting shots. 1 and 2. Let's see if we line this up right. Probably not. Oh, there's biters out here, that's for sure. I don't know why we're not shooting them. I think maybe we are now shooting them. Yep, they've started shooting them now. Why did you do this? The biters existed before, but you weren't reacting to their existence previously. Now you most definitely are. That's going to be interesting. Well, no more deposits, but biters, yes. Many biters. Alright, enjoy shooting those. Oh yeah, only part of the base is actually in range. Still, they can wipe that out, and then we're going to retreat, because, yeah. Maybe I can take them on. You never know. It's a fair chunk. We'll not hang around. We'll not. We'll do, you know, just, we got places to be. Yeah, and of course it's stone. We don't need stone. We have plenty of stone. But it's something. It shows us that things do spawn here. And that is important. It's a little sliver of hope to hold on to. And rapidly reversing back to the wall. Oh, they're destroying the tracks. God damn it. Well, they'll hopefully stop at some point and just carry on moving. I don't think they'll want to destroy all of them. Oh, don't leave that open. Yeah, there we go. Make sure to keep the gate shut when there's not actually a train traveling through it. Okay, oh, yeah, all of this needs... I'm going to just empty this out and replace it. Because I wanna. Just gonna, like, put that in there. There we go. So I have even amounts to work with here. I could do a little, like, turret feeding system. That might be a better way of doing it. Then again, those feeding systems can be compromised, and then things can go rapidly downhill from there. It's a double-edged sword. Alright. We're going to retreat now. We've done our work. We found some stone. We've explored a ridiculous distance. Like, yeah, we've explored way more to the east than we have to the west now. Because I think, like, the center line is here. That's the center line. So we've explored about, like 2/3 further that way than we have that way. And found almost nothing. I deliberately put the settings on enough that we get plenty of ore, and then they changed them on me. And oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so much. I think those biters that were chasing me have just given up and made a base. That's fine. They can make as many bases as they like beyond the wall. I could have extended the wall, but eh. I'll build one now. It's fine. We're gonna have to sort out the side of the tracks we're on again when we get back. Close now, I think. Okay, we're not hugely close as it turns out. More speed! I thought we were close because I saw that patch that overlaps the edge of the world, but there's a couple of those actually. There we go, this has all been concreted. Good work, bots, while I was away. Oh, I should have swung into that station. Hold on. Reverse. And forward. And this way. And that way. And we're back on track. Delete that. Switch to auto. Take us home. Well, take yourself home. I won't follow. Once again, the bots want to say hi. I don't have that much junk this time. Oh, we finished. Oh, that was everything. Holy crap, we got through all that research today. Okay. Right, that is, I think, all... Wait, no. All remaining non-repeatable research queued now, I think. So yeah, we're getting to the point where we need to launch a rocket to do any more science, so perhaps the rocket will be sooner rather than later. I said crazy human. You go in the train menu, you highlight a spot, you hold down Control or Shift, I can't remember which, I think it's Control, and you click on the rails and the train will go there. I answered the first time you asked. Okay. Oh, let's zoom back in again. That's not a useful view for most things. What we should actually do is balance this. Presumably there is a balancer somewhere along the line already. Maybe it doesn't matter. Like, currently, because this one is not... This side is not being allowed to build up, some of the steel from here is still being used. If we balanced it, like, somewhere further along, then this would then start feeding that, and then this would stop providing it all. But that would probably use up this side of the belt enough that they would both run down. So maybe it doesn't matter. Like, if there was a huge difference in the rate that they were being provided, this would have got further along than it has already. It would be back to the actual balance that we have over there. So it's not actually that critical an issue yet. Our supply's looking pretty good now. And for the steel, I think... Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, Yeah, a train just arrived, and so it's suddenly bolstering things. Yeah. All this ran down again. Damn. Now these have run out. It's probably contributing to the issue. I should just do this properly, shouldn't I? Let's do it properly. Let's make a thing here. Some requested chests. set them up like... could do here. Just nestle them there. I want to leave enough room. I'm going to have them slightly further back. I think we might need that room. I'm not quite sure. I'm just doing this on the fly. Oops. Okay, please request ore, large amounts. And then split it. Oh yeah, I should then decommission this stuff. There we go. Did I manage to do that without taking any bots? I have no idea, but apparently I'm missing a construction bot. When did that happen? Oh god, is he somewhere in the wilderness? I'm never going to see him again then, I guess. Well, alright. Maybe he died, but I'm pretty sure he got left behind. Okay, do that, and then that gives us room to like swing around here and have this go straight down into there, which seems like the better thing. Yeah, there's now swarms of bots. So many bots, excuse me. It's very busy now. But this will allow an actual constant supply. It's going to gut our supplies here for a while, but presumably that'll be a temporary thing, and then the trains will pick up the slack. It's going to take them a second to actually do this. And I like to just pick one chest and just destroy it. Just loot it for everything it's got. This one right now. There we go. Yeah, it's just... all of this is gone now. All of this is ours. They've moved to the next one. Now they're looting that one. Now they're looting this one. Oh, they're looting everything because the train loaded them all. It's fascinating watching the priority. It's kind of like a distance thing. So it's like the one alongside, and then some of them are going to the above and below ones because it's equally spaced from, well, because there's different chests. Right, I think, yeah, the giant swarm has stopped now. They're now just filling in gaps as they're being made. They're now onto normal operation like these guys are. The bot got killed by biters when I advanced with the train. I thought I got back for quick enough. Oh, yeah, there was a point where I... yeah, that makes sense. But it was actually then. Well, rip bot. Let me replace you. There we go. Right, this should now all run great and continuously, which should mean that it actually is enough steel, as it turns out. Yeah, it's going to take a second to recover it drained out again because the iron supply stopped. But now it's going again, we should be good. Oh, I do all that balancing, and then they go onto one side of the belt. Derp. And then they balance again, so it works out. Okay. What to do now? Like, the next big project is relocate the entire smeltery. I'm going to wander out to the deposits. I'm going to give them all a once-over. Trim off any excess miners. Decommission the Stone 1 outpost. All that stuff. Oh, and while I'm here, I can expand out the road ports in this direction a bit. Oh, nice. That perfectly lines up with the power line. About this one. I'm going to line that up with the power line because it's close enough. What about you? I'm not going to bother doing this properly if I can just like bodge it with the power poles a bit. Right, that's all the ones I have, so I can't do any more on top of that. So the bots are going to build a bunch more of this this concrete now. Neat. Okay. There we go. Plastic still being... I don't know if this is actually a problem. It's probably like it briefly empties and then it builds up again between train visits, so I don't think it's actually an issue. Overly worrying about it when it's not a thing. We have a car around here. There's a tank there. Oh, there's some vehicles over there. That's no good. I'll build myself another car. Oh, yeah, I have one already. I can use it to get around a little bit quicker. Because trains I have to wait for. Okay, a bit more trimming to do here. Just a couple of bits and bobs on the edge. They'll be done soon as well. Why have I got that? There's no point in having that thing there. How about here? Oh, there's one down there. And one on the end here. Yeah, I could try the upgrade planner thing. I mean, I don't think... I've got rid of them all now, so there's nothing to use it on. Okay, next thing, which is stone, is actually just over there. I'm going to take the car anyway. What's the point of a car if you can't use it? I noticed that those iron chests are empty. We might actually not be mining enough iron from that deposit. There is one more to utilize, so we could do that. Right, let's see. No, not by default, but maybe I can make it do the thing. What if I put in... Oh, no, there's no entry for miners. Yeah, you can't use this to deconstruct miners. They haven't made that a thing. Oh, there was still stone here. Damn. Yeah, I guess because it was only spending 5 seconds here, it was never quite enough time to actually use up the stone that was there. Oops. No, we'll fully decommission this. Remove all traces of its existence except for the fact that the other outpost is called Stone 2. Nice. Did we resolve steel? Somewhat. Possibly. We may genuinely have actually just fixed steel. Even though I don't want that structure to be permanent and I have fairly imminent plans to do a new system. We have, I think for now, fixed steel. Because this one's actually got a really good rate of supply. Those ones at the top are going to run out first, which is probably for the best because they're harder to reach and get good mining coverage on. Some of the ones at the bottom, though, still have run out because I guess every now and then they do get to run if they didn't have much to cover in the first place. They're going to get through their jobs pretty quick. Whoops! Oh, dear. Here you go. I can put a substation in here. But that's not actually enough to allow me to remove that. So I'll just leave it. That'll just confuse me later if I leave that in there. Alright, that's this ready. That's going to keep our copper supply covered for a good long while. Now we've got a uranium outpost to deal with, which I can switch around a bit so that we can mine that last bit somewhat quicker. Yet another 45 minutes at 2 times speed, the only way to watch Bentham. Welcome to normal time. I missed an underground belt in some deconstruction. Wait, when was that? Now I need to... I don't know how far back that was that you... If you mean that one, then eh. What else have I deconstructed? Oh, back here? Maybe? Oh no, you're right! Why do I have the right number of... Oh, because I've got auto trash on. Damn it, hang on. Wait, I can fix this. I can remotely do this. Remove that. Very well spotted. Excellent work. Is anything actually going to deconstruct it? Are the construction bots all busy? No. Why hasn't it been deconstructed? Are the construction bots all somewhere else? Maybe. They might all be out here. There are 350 there. Another 260 there, another 86 there. Yeah, they're all over there, aren't they? So one of them's just slowly been pootling along. There we go, removed it. Didn't actually see it turn up, but it must have been coming from all the way over there. It's a problem with having a really long network. That's only going to get more of a pain. Okay, so we've got our one miner. Oh, there's only 500 left. It's got through this pretty quick. Alright. I'm going to clear out these surrounding ones because they're irrelevant now. Let's just get the pipes going a more direct route. There. I'll just let it do its thing. It's going to take a while, but it's going to be done by like the end of next stream. So, seems like a plan. Oh, more science done. We're almost out of science. I picked up any uranium. Doesn't look like it. Excellent. Oh yeah, there's some underground belts. Weirdly though, an even number. Huh. Oh yeah, I guess I was brought down to an even number before, and then I've deconstructed some more since, so I've ended up... Yeah, it makes sense. Gonna delete you, because there's another car here. And there's just stone 2 to go to now. Because set up the other iron deposit, that might be a good idea. Oh, there's the stone train. Oh, it's going faster. Damn it. Oh, there's a coal outpost here too. Okay. Probably not much to do here because I've spaced them out. But actually, yeah, there are some to deconstruct. Yeah, I super spaced these ones out. I mean, it's not like we need coal at amazing speeds. So yeah, these things are going to take forever to be done. There's one with 194,000. Oh, there's one with 208,000 to mine. Yep, they're going to be busy for a long time. These ones, though, I'm just trying to burn through. I can help these out a little bit. I just shift them along by one. There we go. They're doing good work. Oh, and some of this is stack inserters, but some of it is not. Also, this, I feel like these don't need to be stacked because the train's going to be visiting so infrequently that fast inserters will surely fill that up as much as stack inserters can empty it while the train's present. I feel like I should be smart about this. What's the radar situation? Have we got coverage all along here? Yeah, we still do. I've done good with the radars. I might have these up to the wall. I'm not sure. I could just cheat in items, but that ruins the point of the game. What's the point of winning a game that you cheated at? Admittedly, the game changed the rules on me, so maybe it's reasonable to break the new rules it's imposed. But it's a thin line with cheating. Okay. Bunch run out here. Or maybe not. It seemed like it, but actually, not so much. We've got no substations in the center of this, so that's nice. I think that's all the trimming to be done. How many? I have so many miners on me now. Good time to set up a new outpost if I need to. Not that there's anything to mine. I'm just going to run radars all the way to the western wall. Has to be on that side of it to be in the right spot. Oh, and then we run out of... Ah, yes, there's some cliffs. I had cliff explosives on me the whole time, didn't I, when I came here before? Or did I? Maybe I didn't, actually. Oh, I deconstructed some walls. I didn't think about that. Okay. I should have kept that in, actually. That's a useful structure to have so that the train can automatically come back. Oh, well. All I have left are 2 rails. Well, boop. Boop. There we go. Nice. The great unknown to the west. We haven't seen anything out there. We'll just take the car and go, see what we find. Let's do it. And then we're going to finish for today, because we're way over 2 hours already. Oh god, this has standard ammo in it. I thought I got rid of all standard ammo. I was wrong. Ow. Break the rock. I should have just gone around it. I have triumphed over the rock. I gotta pick it up. There we go. What I get for trying to refuel while driving. Don't refuel while driving, kids. So we found some oil out here. That's a good sign. What will we find first? Ore or biters? I'm betting biters. Yeah, there's the biters. Wait, no! We found them both at the same time! We found ore and biters almost simultaneously. 1,500... Wait, no, 152,000 stone. That's how numbers work. Yeah, that's a lot of biters. I can't fight those. Let's go home. So once again, stone, which we don't need. Oh god, we're never going to find uranium. We're going to find iron and copper, eventually. But uranium, nope, never. We are never finding uranium. Oh dear. Well, back home we go, and we'll wrap up for today. There's the seam for terrain generation on this end. We'll see if we can hop out and grab a train on the way back as well. Damn it! I was trying to dodge everything and it didn't work. Stone is the rock-solid foundation that I can rely on. Apparently. There's some more copper there lurking amongst the tracks as well. If it ever matters. Oh, there's a train. Alright. Hop out of that. No, don't repair the car! Aha, it learned its lesson. Wait, no it didn't. It's lost forever. Goodbye, repair bot. I will miss you. I should have deconstructed the car, but I was panicking. Yep, we're never seeing that bot again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh very dear. And more queuing. Ugh. Oh, more queuing. More ammo, thank you very much. And here we are. Back at base to finish for today. How's the iron doing? The middle one is having a struggle. The outer ones also having a struggle. Yeah, we might actually... I think we're running through our iron supply right now. It's all running out. So we got an iron problem on our hands. That's what happens. You fix the steel problem, you get an iron problem. Them's the rules. That's how it goes. Oh dear. I'll remember... Well, I remember today that I'm down 1 bot. Next stream, I'll be like, why am I down a bot? Where's it gone? What happened? And someone's gonna have to remind me. Because it's gonna take more than probably the remaining time we have for that thing to get back. Let's see if I can spot him. There's the car. Uranium outpost. Where is he? There he is. There he is. The fun thing, he's presumably beelining for me. I'm in the middle of the map. And yet he seems to be traveling in a straight line at the bottom of the map. That's how far away he is. That there is no discernible upward movement, even though he does have to go up a fair bit. If I go right to the top of this, if I go here, does he start to change direction? Probably not. Where is he now? Oh, there he is. He still seems to be in exactly the same spot as before. Overlapping that. I'm watching it along the track. It's a perfect line for tracking if he's going up. He hasn't gone up at all. He's got so much distance to go sideways, he's not even going up by like a pixel. Oh dear. He's got to go that distance. Admittedly, he's gone that distance already. He might get back to us today. Depends how long I take to outro. There we go. Present Bentham could remind future Bentham about the bot, but why would he do that? That's not important. I can write you a console command that changes the map generation to add more rows if you want. I think I'll just try and play it like this and see how it goes. Because that's okay. That'll work. We can make this work. It'll be an interesting, different challenge where we've got to worry about long distance and how that affects throughput. We have to get extra trains or get larger trains. That's also an option. That kind of thing. Okay, so let's talk about where you will be finding me in coming days. We've got a Satisfactory and Vulcanoids episode definitely coming out. I've got some of those queued up. Oh, thank you very much, Nathaniel Beckon, for that 15 Hong Kong dollars, I think it is. Presumably it's Hong Kong. I don't actually know. Oh, it could be Hungarian. I don't know. Does Hong Kong use dollars? They might. I have no idea. It could be Hungarian or something instead. I should check these things. If they're called dollars, they're probably... Oh, you literally say it in the message. I got distracted immediately by the type of currency with just reading that without reading your actual message. Just dropping some Hong Kong dollars. Please bless us. Thank you very much, Nathaniel Beckon. I don't think I can bless you. I believe you would have to have... So I'd have to have some kind of holy affiliation for that. I'm in fact not holy in any way. But thank you very much for the 15 Hong Kong dollars, Nathaniel Beckon. Yeah, I should read the messages because sometimes in the super chats people will say what kind of currency is, instead of me staring at the currency and thinking, what could it be? And second-guessing myself. I know, Rick, I mean, you're 30 seconds ago, so you haven't had the thing happen yet. But it's I worked it out. I got there in the end. I correctly guessed the first time. I then just second-guessed myself, and it all went wrong from there. So yeah, so what you can find me in the coming days. There's going to be videos. I have them already recorded. Satisfactory and Vulcanoids. I don't know which one's going to come out tomorrow, because I forget which we had last. But I'm trying to alternate the two, no matter what's happening. I'm not holy, but I'm wholesome. Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much. Yes, I would need to be ordained, precisely. This is a thing that I'm lacking. But yes, there are some videos recorded, so they will come. I will probably at some point in the week try and stream Clusterio Gridlock. We'll see what's happening with whether they're going to actually bring it up to the current version of Factorio, and also if they're actually going to unlock some new servers, because at the moment they've unlocked a bunch of new ones, but they've all been colonized. There are no currently colonizable servers, even though there are some that should be there on the map. There are 6 that are like blue rather than purple. And I think blue means they've been found, but purple would mean they can actually be entered. You can't go into them right now. Unless it was Vulcanoids, then tomorrow there will be some Satisfactory, unless I mess up. So, that's that. More streams, and then on Sunday I'll be on Roll For It, and you'll see my face. For those that want to see my face is available on Roll For It on Sundays from 6 PM to 10 PM UK times every single week. And next one is the epilogue of our Masks RPG. The week after we'll be starting our Shadowrun campaign, so that's gonna be fun. And then I'll probably be on the Game of Thrones RPG show on Saturdays at the same time at various random intermingled points in the coming weeks before that ends, and what comes next is going to happen, and you'll find out about that soon enough. That sort of stuff. Oh, on Saturday we might be playing Blackout Club. Can't remember if we decided we'd be doing that on this Saturday or like another future Saturday. At some point I think we're playing Blackout Club. There's also the possibility of Satisfactory or Barotrauma or Minecraft on Saturday. We'll see what happens. But there will be a Saturday stream as normal. That should all be fine, and I think that's all the stuff. It's pretty chill, pretty standard stuff right now. I'm gonna see if I can get some more Patreon stuff out this week as well. That's another thing I need to make. Like, seeing as things are currently quiet and calm and steady, I can put some time into Patreon stuff and delivering those rewards. Sorry. I'll keep working on it. What are people talking about now? I don't even know. And yes, Shadowrun. If anyone doesn't already know, we're doing a Shadowrun Season 3. It's starting on the 28th of July. Tune in to roll for it for Shadowrun. It's in the 6th edition, which isn't out yet, but we have it early because connections and all that. So hey, get hyped. Do the thing. The frustrating thing right now is that we've announced it all across all our things, but then people keep being like turning up when we mention it on our personal things, being like, "Wait, you're doing more Shadowrun? I want to watch this." And it's like, then why weren't you following us on Twitter or subscribe to us on YouTube or something so you'd actually know? Or well, literally following any of us, not even necessarily roll for it on Twitter because we all retweeted it. Guys, be connected. It's so hard to tell our communities about things that are happening if they're not subscribed to anything on the internet that we can use to communicate with you. So there's a Shadowrun show, guys. I think most of my viewers know by now, but I'm gonna have to make a video about it because I know that people are gonna respond to that being like, "Oh, good, I was looking forward to that," and just hoping I'd be told. God damn it! Advertising is the worst. Oh dear. Well, anyway, that's gonna be very cool. But I'm gonna leave this here. That's all where I'm gonna be now. As is tradition, we move to cause a visual shift in the thumbnails of the video that future Bentham can see very quickly to work out when I'm going to talk about what we're doing in the next stream. One thing I've noticed, we're done with science. The science is done. There is no more science. We have done the science. I'm going to queue up Artillery Shell Range 1 as the next research. As all the next research is... Okay, probably not all of them. They get insanely expensive. It's 2,004, 8, 16,000, 32,000, 64,000, 128,000. I'm going to get rid of some of that. I'm going to do one. We're going to queue up one of those. I should just not have it queued up because that's going to help inform me. We're done with research. So, future Bentham, it's time to get on with the rocket. However, what you... Oh my god, the bot's here! It made it! It arrived! Chat already noticed because it's taken so long to just get across the screen. The bot made it. Well done, bot. Okay, also, we gotta relocate our smeltery area. We gotta get this out of the way so we can scale this up and do cool stuff. Also, we need more iron. Iron's borked. There's no more iron. The crisis is literally about to develop. It hasn't yet, but it's gonna in a second. Also, steel. Steel technically is good now, actually, but we also want to relocate that, so I guess also relocate steel. And while you do that, there will be some steel provided anyway, because we've managed to preserve the buffer. Other things. Explore more. Kill biters. Maybe find uranium. Who even knows? I don't think there's any uranium anymore. There's no uranium. There will never be any uranium ever again. And I think that's everything. Is that everything? I feel like I covered everything important there. I could have missed something. I don't know. Chat, tell me if I missed something. I think that was all the important stuff. Iron's buggered. Move the smeltery. Build rockets. That last one might be a bit more of a challenge. Oh dear. and that's the to-do list for future Bentham. Also, this is a good time to talk to past Bentham as well, because past Bentham asked me what happened with the sleep schedule changes, because they were happening right about the time that past Bentham did the last Ribbonworld stream, and my response is, it's gone about as well as you can expect, which means not terribly, but not brilliantly. I am nowhere near the terrible sleep schedule I was at previously. However, I'm also nowhere near my ideal sleep schedule. I'm about midway between the two. So past Bentham, it's about what you could expect. It's an improvement. It's a solid improvement, but there's way further to go. I challenge future Bentham to also improve his sleep schedule more than I have so far. No iron means no rocket. This is true. I will need to do the iron first. That's important. Oh dear. But yeah, I think no one's got any other suggestions for what needs to be done today. I think we are good. Progress. Progress indeed. I did a thing. I did some of a thing. Now, can I carry on holding on to it is the question, or will I continue to steadily slide into worse and worse sleep patterns, as I always have done? Oh dear. Well, let's do something about that and end this stream at 2 AM and then maybe go to bed at some point, though I have to wait for the VOD to be ready so I can upload that before I do that. So it can be ready for people in the morning. But I will wrap it up here and I'll go to bed in short-ish order, I hope. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. Right. Oh, I'm sorry, Grady, you're just in time for the end. Well, thank you very much, Rob. I appreciate it. We'll wrap it up there. I've already told you where I'm going to be, all the stuff that's happening. Videos and streams and all that good stuff. Maybe Patreon things. We'll see what I can do. No, I can't join you, Rick. No. No, I can't go back. I mustn't go back. Join me, Rick. Join me in going to sleep now. And by now, I mean in like 3 hours, knowing me. Oh dear. That's where I'm going to end it. Thank you everyone very much for turning up, watching. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for those who are Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Thank you for just being here as well, of course. That is also important. I know I said that, but I'm going to say it again because it is important. Just being here matters because it makes the numbers go higher, and the higher the numbers are, the more people in important positions are like, hey, he's doing well. Algorithm, give him more views. Show his stream to more people. So every little helps in that respect. As do the views after the fact when the VOD goes out. Even if you can't watch live, watching later is also good. Every number, once again, is important. The bigger the numbers, the more YouTube favors me and showers me with gifts of more views and showing my videos to people that haven't seen them yet. So yeah, all that good stuff. Thank you everyone for being a subscriber and a supporter and helping me do the thing, because it's very fun having this as a straight-up full-time job, which is weird, but it's happening. We're doing it. 3 hours, I'm gonna hold you to that, Bev. Expect a DM later. Uh-oh. Join me in becoming a vampire. No! No, I've been there. I can't go back. I'm like a half-vampire now. I'm a thin blood or whatever. But anyway, that's all we have time for today. We'll come back with some more Ribbonworld soon, and some more, probably Clusterio sooner than that. Also, oh, I need to, another thing. I'm going to edit and upload the stream VOD of Clusterio, and also in the end, I did some recording after the fact, without commentary, where I just, like, faffed around, because there's some cool stuff that happened in Clusterio after I ended the stream, like half an hour after, so I just started recording. So you might see some of that. That's going to need commentary, though, because I didn't talk. So it'll be interesting. I'll work out what to do with that, so I might edit that and put that out this week. We'll see. But yeah, that's the one last thing that I forgot to mention that's happening. But that's all we have time for today, so I should say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.